So if you've forgotten already, last week's video was about mining threads to write a ridiculously quick email in about under 10 minutes. But guess what? There's something else you absolutely need in a sales email to compel your reader to read on, or your email's just going in the bin. Even if you get the open, without one of these, it's only a matter of time before you lose the reader's attention. I'm talking about a strong angle. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I took an email with a weak angle, did a simple bit of research on the product itself and the target audience to make an angle that was much more compelling and just made for a generally stronger email. This was actually super easy, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how I did it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so we're going to go through the difference in these two emails and basically how the angle in the first email is a lot weaker than the angle in the second. So subject line, how to get work done like a professional. I put it's useful to the reader but very boring, not click-worthy, needs to be more exciting. So you're kind of fighting a losing battle right from the beginning. Getting work done like a professional is not an exciting prospect. It's like it's something that I can solve in a million ways. So it's like there's no reason for that to excite me. It's a very weak angle, and even a really good copywriter is going to struggle to write a strong email that's going to intrigue someone to click if the angle is weak. How to get work done like a professional, it's not exciting. So, you know, curing your, like, for example, like if someone made you think you could cure your arthritis forever, and this was the only thing that was going to do it, that would get you excited. Like, the idea of that pain going away forever is ideal, but getting work done like a professional, not a very strong angle. So you're fighting a losing battle right from the beginning. Environment is the invisible hand that shapes our behaviour, James Clear. This line doesn't add anything, do the least. Quotes like these really have no selling power. So yeah, I mean, you've not really done anything there to build on what is already kind of a weak angle. These quotes don't really have any selling power, as I've written there. A messy environment is the enemy of productivity. I mean, you're kind of just rambling. Again, like, there's no real what's in it for me. You know, I've put, could have just started with this line, but again, the angle is just weak. It doesn't create emotion in the reader. Yeah, so, I mean, these emails are all about getting an emotional reaction out of your reader to get them excited to click, to want to go to your sales page to see what it is you're offering them. You know, you need to create excitement. So all of this starts with a strong angle. It's so important, and you're going to see that in the next email. Granted, this is a hard email to create a good angle for. It's literally for a adjustable computer monitor stand, so it's not the easiest thing to create a strong angle for, but it is doable. Okay, next line. But there is one thing that transforms your workspace into a productivity gold mine. What's in it for me in the first few lines? Good. So okay, that's one thing. But a lot of people have checked out already if they even open the email. Yeah, I'd argue that a lot of people wouldn't even open this email because of the subject line. It's not a pricey PC or laptop or any sort of mouse or keyboard. It's something that most professionals use to keep their workspace productive and mess-free. It's just not. This can be solved by anything. This can be solved by me just tidying up my desk, you know. So it's not an exciting prospect for a product or a new, you know, something that's going to come into my life. So yeah, exactly. This email just makes it seem like whatever this product does can just be solved by tidying my office, etc. It uses your existing environment to your advantage. See, it's like you can see that whoever wrote this is kind of trying to force a good email out of a bad angle, and it doesn't work. Like I said in the beginning, even a good writer won't be able to dress up a boring or unexciting angle to make an exciting email. It's just impossible. It's just not going to happen. So it all starts from the beginning, from the research. You need to find the strongest angle possible, and I'll explain how I did that. And elevates the cleanliness of your work environment in less than 1 hour. I mean, what? It's like, yeah, it's just not appealing. I can do all that just by cleaning the room or whatever. It's used by both high-level CEOs and even video gamers. I mean, it's just like, yeah, it's all forced past this point. This doesn't add anything. And it's famously known to tailor your specific preferences in only seconds. I mean, let me know in the comments below. If this excites anyone, just let me know. Or if it doesn't, also just leave it in the comments. And I put vague as well. So are you done wasting your time procrastinating? Kind of a different thread. I thought this was about cleaning up your space and increasing productivity. Now it's about procrastinating. So, yeah, it's just like trying to just force it by almost introducing other threads, because there's nothing interesting about this email so far. So yeah, exactly. I put the whole problem with this email stems from a super weak angle. Even an expert copywriter can't write a good email with a bad angle. Everything starts from a strong angle. It's the same as a strong subject line. Like, if you can't get the open, you're never going to get the click, because you need people to actually look at the email. So if your angle doesn't excite people, then you're never going to get the click, because no one's going to read your email. So this is how I did it. Subject: sitting at a computer causes tech neck. Right, I've kind of kept it mysterious. I've put immediate cause for concern. What is tech neck? It's like, so this is targeted at people who sit at computers. It causes this thing which a lot of people might not have heard of. I put it in inverted commas there, so it's like, well, what is this thing? So people are thinking now, like, okay, I'm going to click that because I want to know if this is going to be bad for me, basically. So most people who work at computers know the feeling of neck discomfort, so it kind of establishes what the email's about. So I've now centered the angle around something bad will happen to you if you don't use this product. It suits the products better, and the market research made this easy. So yeah, I mean, I literally just went online, did a quick Google search until I found a page that where doctors were talking about this thing called tech neck, and I was like, great, there's my there's a name I can use to kind of incite this fear, and it's actually a genuine thing that these doctors are saying. I didn't do I didn't do a huge amount of research because I wanted to get a good angle quickly, and I wanted to prove that I could get that really, really quickly and excite or put someone into a state of fear where they really wanted to click, and it's easily doable. So the trouble is, symptoms can quickly build up and lead to bulging discs. So I built on that first pain slightly. So I established what the pain is. I build on it slightly by saying how it can affect them in the future, which can eventually require surgery. So then that's the ultimate end to inactivity. So if you do nothing, it can ultimately eventually require surgery. So it's kind of like stick the knife in, twist it, but then you need to get to your solution, which is now thankfully though you can now prevent tech neck easily. So great, there's a solution, brilliant. I've showed you the pain, and now I'm introducing a solution with an easy adjustment to your working day. I've not introduced a mechanism just yet. I've just said that it's an easy adjustment to your working day. Anyone who's intrigued sufficiently enough at this point can click that, and I've basically just said that it's easy. So, a lot of people click there just based on that, but for the ones that don't, you don't need a costly ergonomic chair, so it rules that out. And you don't have to get up and walk around every 5 minutes, so it kind of rules out it's not really like an exercise that you have to do or anything like that. Because with this small device, you can now stay at your desk for as long as you like. There's your mechanism, the small device. And I can stay at my desk for as long as I like. It's like, okay, you've got my attention, without having to deal with a single tech neck symptom. It's like, you can do it as long as you like, and now all your problems are going to be solved. And there's not much more to add, really, so I've just gone straight for, so if you want to address the long-term damage your day job is causing you right now, it's almost like ramping up a sense of urgency. Oh, this is happening to you right now. Then click here now to eliminate tech neck for good. And then I didn't feel the email was quite urgent enough, so I've gone with a PS, and that is, your neck deteriorates every minute you sit at your desk, which can end up causing permanent damage and in severe cases a need for surgery. Just reiterate that urgency there, which I like to put another click in the PS. Click here now to prevent this from happening. Urgency, there we are. So I've put a little note at the bottom here. The angle from this email was created with a quick bit of research. It literally took 10 minutes. I found out the benefits to having this product and the detriments to not having it. Decided which one was stronger, which was obviously the detriments from not having it, and then picked a single thread from the list of pain points, which was like tech neck, the fact that it causes bulging discs and can ultimately lead to surgery. I felt that was the strongest angle that I could go with, right? Or the strongest thread, like to stick with that thread throughout the email. Better yet, it even had a name which was stated by actual doctors that I could just use, which was ideal. It allowed for an intriguing subject line. This angle made writing the email super easy. Literally, I threw this together in 10 minutes. So it could be better, but this is just to show you how angles can be used, like how research can be used to create strong angles. Copywriters can still write bad emails with good angles, but with a good angle, you at least give yourself a fighting chance. Exactly. So with this initial email here, like right from the get-go, you just have no chance. Even if you're a good copywriter, you're really going to struggle to make that work. Whereas if you put in just that extra 5-10 minutes to find a good angle, it's like literally everything comes off of that, and you're setting yourself up for success with that kind of an angle. So yeah, that's it. So as you can see, finding a really strong angle can actually be really, really easy with just a quick bit of research. That's all it takes. So never ever skimp on this step. If for whatever reason you can't find any threads to mine from the sales page, it may be that the sales page has not got that much information on it, or there's just not that much usable material. You can always just research the target audience. There's plenty of online forums where people discuss pain points and things that they'd like to see in products, so all you really need to do is mine threads out of these. That being said though, if you're mining threads from elsewhere, you really need to be careful that you're actually remaining congruent with the voice of the sales page. This is really, really important. If your email and landing pages voices don't match up, this is going to confuse your customers and eventually lose the sale. So I hope you found something in this video today that you can take away with you, that you can use to improve your email campaigns. Alternatively, if you didn't want to put in the time and effort to become a good copywriter, you can always use someone who's already done it. Simply click the link in my About section on my personal page, my business page. Alternatively, you can just shoot me a DM and we can go from there. If there's any content you'd like to see in the future, just let me know in the comments below. Other than that, please like the video and give me a follow, and I'll be releasing at least one video just like this every single week. Thanks again for watching, take care, see you next time.